Welcome back, guys, to episode 5 of the Tale of Regions here with Koblenz. Now I'm starting off at the finances screen, and I'm sure you noticed why. We are $500,000 in debt at the moment, and I'm not really sure why, because I obviously the player wages are high, but the board did give me a budget. I'm under it even, because I ordered it was at this at first. So I'm way under the budget, but apparently it's not enough. It's quite weird how we lost $500,000 in like one season only. You can see here, well, this is just not correct. I'm sure we weren't in depth this bad at the start of the season, but alright, we'll take it. And now for the results, I played 3 matches, so I did a bit of a lie in the last episode. I said I was gonna come back for the kitchen sharing game, but I just found that it was too far away to do, and I don't want to rush through this season because I'm quite enjoying it, to be honest. So we're gonna come back for the match against Vilzing and Gonzenheim, which is 2 matches that we need to win because it's still quite close at the top of the table. But the first game we played was against Bamberg. It was a very, very close match, actually. You can see we scored an 84th minute winner from Danny Ludwig. It came in off the bench. I'll actually just show it to you in 3D. There we go. It was really, really tight match. There was not a lot in it. They scored the equalizer, I believe, also in the 80th minute. Yeah, in the 80th minute they equalized. So I panicked a bit and just went full out attacking, and luckily we managed to grab the win there. There was also the match that I'm just gonna spoil the table for you right now. That was the match that Roland Beckham played Reutlingen, and they drew against each other. So that's why we're 3 points loose now. The other 2 games were pretty standard. The game against Erlbeck was a bit close at the start. The first 4 shots all were goals, so it was 2-2 after that, and then we just ran away with it and never got in any trouble, actually. The game against Hollenbach also quite good. It was 3-0. They made a late consolation goal, but it's all fine. So we're gonna kick off, but not before I show you that Christopher Everts is actually injured for 6 weeks, so that's pretty bad. He's gonna miss like 6 weeks. Yeah, like 1, 2, 3, 4, like 8 matches that he's gonna miss. So that's pretty bad. But it also says right here that he's very well suited to Bundesliga football now, which is kind of ridiculous. But alright, so I'm hoping that if he chooses to leave because of the promise I made him, which was this apparently, the 3rd Regional Liga promotion, which is impossible. If he does choose to leave, he does have 2 years left on his deal, so he might sell him for, I'm hoping, like $1.5 million, which would be really, really good for us, but we'll see. We're gonna get into this game against Vilzing, a game that we really should be winning. It's gonna be Bol instead of Ebert, a pretty straight switch there. I might play Wolf. I'm actually gonna bring back Ramik. I did rotate the side a bit more in the last few games because I noticed that I would just, well, if you look at this, like the starting 11 are just starting every game, almost every game, 25, 23, 23, 22. So I try to rotate a bit more. But here we go, the team's fine for now. I do want to win this, and as we have struggled against team in danger of relegation, I want to play the stronger squad and not have regrets afterwards. Because it's kind of silly that we tend to struggle against teams in 20th and 22nd, while teams that are in like 12th, we beat 7-2. But alright. As long as we win those matches, I'm okay with it. Just gonna skip this, I don't really care. Alright, here we go, Ukrov. By the way, the defender I showed you last episode, he's not gonna be coming. Partly because his birthday, his 18th birthday, is before January, so I would be technically signing an 18-year-old, though I think if I sign him, I agreed to sign him before that, that it doesn't really count. That was a huge chance by Oldweg, which was blocked by the Vilzing defense, unluckily. But mainly because he wanted something like 5k a month, which we just don't have. So I was a bit gutted because he did want to come. We had to pay like 30k for him, which was not that bad, but nothing to do about it, I guess. Here we go, Dietrich, maybe with the cross. The cross adds into Bol, and Bol scores. It's 1-0. His 8th goal of the season. He hasn't really played a lot Bol, but it's really nice to have a player of his quality on the bench. We are now 5 points clear virtually. They are playing Ulbach and drawing, but it's only the 14th minute, so yeah, nice goal, nice start, but immediately a highlight for them, it seems. Yeah, he's offside, surely. Yeah, it's offside. I think he was miles offside, actually. If I can even spot it. I'm normally quite bad to see in Football Manager which players are offside and not, but this one was quite obvious. Luckily for us. Alright, we do need to press on. It's again them with quite a big chance, and it's Petrovic and it's Ebeling with the equalizer. That's kind of a shame. It was a tight angle, so I was hoping they'd hit the post, but they didn't. It was a really nice save from Petrovic's first, and the second ball was just unstoppable. Great effort from Ebeling. And we are drawing at the moment. I'm not going to change anything before halftime, I think, unless we go 3-1 down or something stupid. But here we are on attack, maybe. No, it just goes over the midfield, but Usta wins it back. It's a bit scrappy, Just take it away, guys. Maybe this is our moment. This is our moment. Ramek with a great interception into Dietrich, who has the pace. Plays it and doesn't play it across. I thought he was going to play it across, but he chooses for the finish, and it was too difficult. It proved to be quite a shame, because it should have been a goal. Just like this, probably, but Dietrich didn't make the turn. Alright. We have been on top of this game with 8 shots compared to their 2. And here we go, Ukrov. Come on, play it across. He doesn't. He rifles it in the left corner. Beautiful strike by Benjamin Ukrov. His 19th goal of the season. Absolutely amazing. Great pass too by, I think it's Demmer? Yeah, it's Demmer. Demmer has had like 10 or 12 assists this season already. Great goal. And we'll probably go into halftime more relaxed, but I say that while Vilzing appeared to be on the break. There's a lot of space on the right hand side, but we win it back through Usta. Who else? Then Ukrov, maybe with a through ball. No, it goes back to Demmer. Akufu. Ball is in acres of freedom. Oldweg, he really should have scored that. Come on. If our finishing was on point today, it should have been 4 or 5-1 by this point. Probably 4-1. But alright, we go again. I'd like to see attacking intent. If through ball from Ball and Ukrov finishes, that's his 20th then, right? It's its 20th goal of the season. It's really amazing for a player whose stats aren't even that great. Like when I bought him, I think his finishing was like 8, but 20 goals. So, and another highlight. I was just gonna say it should have been half time, but it's not. Demmer to Ball again through the middle. Altweg with a great pass into Dietrich, who decides to dribble. Why didn't he shoot first time? I don't really get it. It was a good chance though. But maybe again, Ball through the center into Dietrich again. Akufu into Ukrov, and he scores. Ukrov scores again. It is his hat-trick. It is a pure hat-trick as well. A real one. I don't know if he scored it with his left and right foot, and he didn't make a header, by the way. No, he didn't score with his head. That would have been dope. But alright. It's still not halftime. But it is 1-4 at this point, so I could probably lean back a bit. Though this game has me... Never mind. Ukrov scores his 4th in like 20 minutes. What a man. It was a great first time pass by Ball. He's really been playing well this game. I might consider starting him some more when Awit comes back even. But yeah, still not halftime. This is a really long match. It's probably gonna be 2-5 now, just to mess with me. No, Ukrav, can he get past his man? He can. Play across into Dietrich. He doesn't score. Alright. Was probably a tough header, because Dietrich isn't the tallest of persons. Where is he? There he is. 180, well, it's decent, but against a long defender, he probably stands no chance. This was really good. Alright, I might even consider changing something. Karaka is on the loan list, by the way, because I do still want to keep him around because his defending attributes are just very good. And I know that if I sell him for like 10k, I won't be able to get a player in of his quality. So he is on the loan list at the moment because otherwise I was afraid he would make a stampede and just leave. But I'm gonna bring him in for Kunert. So yeah, I did find that in the meantime between the episodes when I tried to find players, that it was very tough for me to find players that were 16 or 17 and were actually not like 200k. So it's really essential that we fix our finances as soon as possible, because I just won't be able to bring players in if this continues. And we need to rise throughout the division so I can actually give more players a new contract. But here, oh, he actually blasted over. I thought it was going to be a goal, but Ebeling misses. Oldweg, by the way, did sign a new contract, keeps him at the club for 2 more years, and he didn't want a May rise. He didn't want a pay rise, so he's still on 1.6k a month, which is fine. And this is gonna be it. Yeah, the 2-5 was coming for quite a bit, and now it's gone through Maurice Bukert, but I'm not bothered either way. I'm just happy to pick up the points, and it looks like Willem Beckham are winning. Yeah, they are against Ulbach. Oh well. Probably gonna bring off Ustav since he's on a yellow card. No need to risk him at this point. I have looked through some of my players and looked at what the assistant manager said about which division they would suit, and there were like 7 players I think who were like won the Bundesliga, then obviously Eberth, but somewhere in the Dritte Liga, the 3rd one, somewhere in the 5th. So I am pretty confident that we can assure promotion next season as well, but we'll have to see about that. We'll need some improvements for sure, because our 2 central defenders are leaving, obviously. So we'll need some money to bring on 2, or at least 1 really solid defender. But here we go again. Ukrav demo with a cross. Gets caught out by Bukert. But here we go, Wolf on the ball, Oldweg. Ramek. Ramek has been... Oh, that's a red card. That's a sure red card. Well, if you play long enough on 2D, you recognize the kind of challenges that are red cards, and, well, that was one of them. I did my 3rd substitution, but I'm not that bothered about it. Looks as this is gonna be a really solid win for us. Yeah. They are winning. Roland Beckham are winning 2-0 now, so it's probably gone. But it's not that bad. Stadtalentov are losing, I think. No, 4-0 is not exactly losing. Alright, that was quite good. Nice. Alright, it's a week away for the next match. We'll see you there. I just quickly had to show you. Look at his hair. What is that? Right then, we are back for the game against Gonzenheim. Now, am I gonna change anything? I think I will, actually. Like, Ramek has dropped in form drastically, so I'm gonna bring in Asamoah, who's not had as much first team opportunities. I still quite like him. I'm not sure why I like him, actually, but we'll see how it goes. I can switch out Oldweg. Not really, actually. Maybe Oldweg switch with Ball and then bring... Don't have anyone in my reserves that's developed. I haven't checked for a while. This guy, Ellie Lofty. Oh, he looks quite decent, actually. You'll get your chance. Alright, you go there. And Altware can come on for Menzel. Right, let's start the game. Squad numbers, I don't really mind. You don't get a main number. Here's number 17. Fine. Alright, we are 1 to 6 favorites. Probably should be fine, I guess. I don't know what it is. Every time I'm recording, he doesn't feel confident enough in his ability. But every time I'm just playing a match without a camera on, he's fine. He just, no problem. Maybe he's just a bit shy with the camera on. Could be that. Right, there we go. Against Gonzenheim, who are like 17th, I believe. 16th, alright. It's Akrov. Ah, that's a shame. He would have been off to a nice start after the last game, in which he scored 4 goals, of course. Not to be though, but here we are again, Okrov into Ball, who can probably play the shot, but it's Lofty actually. Lotfi? That's confusing. That sounds wrong, Lotfi. Alright. On his debut. Probably his debut. Maybe he played last season for a bit, but I doubt it. Lotfi just nicks the ball away and just pass it in the back end of the net. Very nice. Akrov on a bruised jaw. Probably gonna let him play at least until half time. Half time seems to be coming quite fast in this game. Roland Beckham are drawing at Bogan. Bogan are all the way down, I believe. Yeah, they are. And here's Teranoglu with his goal. It's his first of the season. His first ever for Koblenz. It's probably gonna be one of the last since he's on loan, but couldn't have went for it as well. No opposition to be seen, but they were battling each other in. Yeah, well, as long as this goes in, I don't mind. So it's probably gonna be half time at this point. Yeah, there we go. Alright, we're probably on cruise control already. I'm gonna take Ball. Ball can play actually. 2 assists is quite good, but it would be unfair to take him off. Lofty as well. I'm gonna bring off Asamoah for Liedke. And that's it for this moment. Roland Beckham have scored 2. They're now 1-3 up. So it's looking like it's gonna be another win-win for the top 2. I would be expecting Roland Beckham and ourselves to be really running away with the league at this point. But it's still only 5 points difference between Stad Dalendorf and Roland Beckham, which I'm not really sure why that is. It's like 59 points. Oh. Can I? Game, please. There we go. 59 points in 27 games is quite good, but Lotfi again, very nice. It wasn't offside, I got the feeling for a bit, but it's his second goal on his debut. I'm actually gonna check if it's his debut at this point. Probably is. Yeah, 0 apps. I actually bought him on a free, I might add. Alright. There we go. 16 shots against their 3. We're absolutely in the clear right now. Famous last words. I might take off Lotfi just because he's on 64. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Would be a shame if he got injured now. Just not gonna risk it. Bezgin can play, he never plays. Might be his debut as well. I might keep Lofty in the first team actually. I'm gonna nickname him Lofty instead of Lotfi because it confuses me. Alright. Really good game to watch. The last 20 minutes just fantastic. There we go. It's a 3-0 win for Koblenz again. It's going really well. I'm just gonna show you actually how the schedule looks in terms of all the green we got going on. Like, this is probably the best it's been on Football Manager for me in like 2 months. Probably 2 months ago when I did my Sligo Rover save, the journeyman save, I won pretty much every match in that second season, but this comes close surely. Especially when you remove this friendly loss against Hoffenheim. Alright, that's gonna do it for this episode. I will see you again in episode 6, it will be, it will be 6. Like if you enjoyed it, and we'll see you next time. Bye.